Jeff and Jeremy in the morning. How pathetic can some people be?
You guys probably recognize me from my show, Punk'd. People always ask me, they say, Jamie, are you mad that Ashton Kutcher stole your idea for a TV show? Yeah. Ashton gets kind of excited, too, when he punks people, right? He's like, dude! You're punked, dude! He stole my other idea, too. I always wanted to have sex with Demi Moore. I get X'd all the time, too. I go to a coffee shop, guy behind the counter is like, hey, bro, here's your cappuccino. Does it taste funny? I'm like, no, did you pee in it? Oh, I get it. I've been X'd, right? No, you've been punked, dude!
Dumbass of the day. 93.3 KCOC.
Cameron's on the line with us right now. Do you know that Ashton Kutcher became like super famous for a prank show, right?
Yeah, Punk'd.
Okay.
I used to watch it.
Are you familiar with the Jamie Kennedy experiment?
No.
It was Jamie Kennedy, who was a comedian in the 90s, early 2000s. He still is, I guess, a comedian. And he had the show that came on, and it was like on Fox or something like that. And it was on, and then I swear, Ashton Kutcher and MTV's like, oh, let's just do what he's doing.
Well, because it appealed to younger people, which watched MTV back then. MTV was what everybody watched.
He got on the wrong...
Not Fox. Fox was like your parents' station.
Yeah, Jamie Kennedy got on the wrong network. That was the problem.
And he took Jamie Kennedy's idea, and he did what I do, and you make it better.
I don't know that it was better, though. I think it was about the same. It was exactly the same.
Yeah, it was more successful.
Dak Shepard was the little bit that put it over the top for Ashton Kutcher. And Ashton Kutcher saying, dude, I can't even do it like Jamie Kennedy does. Punked! You're punked!
All right. You know who got punked? Tom Cruise. You know, he's yelling at everybody. Everybody's walking off the set.
He did get punked in a way because he didn't think anybody was rolling tape when he flipped out on his stent.
Right. And, we've already heard some of that. Here's a little bit more of that if you forgot about it. It's too good.
Gold standard. You're back here in Hollywood making movies right now because of us.
Because of us.
Because they believe in us and what we're doing.
Because we're the best.
We're on the phone with every studio at night.
Anyways, he threatened to fire two staffers who were standing a little too close to each other. Had masks on, but they weren't quite 6 feet apart, and he was losing it.
And he lost it. Well, now he's lost it all.
Yes.
5 Mission Impossible staffers have reportedly quit after Tom Cruise flipped out a second time. Now, y'all remember the first rant. Now, a source tells The Sun that Tom lost it a second time after that tape went public. Now, the supposed second rant was not caught on tape, so we don't have a clip of that. But people are quitting, apparently, over his rants.
So apparently now they've shut down production. And I don't know if you heard about this over the weekend or not, but he decided by the way, he shut down production. He wants everybody to know he's ready for a break. It's been a little much.
You think? Because your actions would seem to indicate that.
Now, over there, 60% is pretty much shut down. Like, can't go to work, can't do anything. They're not necessity. They're not a necessity. What do they call that here if you're
elective? I don't know.
No. They're only allowing people to stay open that are crucial.
Essential.
That's what I'm thinking of. Thank you, Cameron. Apparently, making a movie is essential to the economy in the UK, and that's why they let him come in there.
Well, it is essential down to the economy in Los Angeles, too.
Yeah.
Because remember there was that lady who had her restaurant open outdoors, and then Eric Garcetti's like, sorry, restaurants can't be open outdoors. And then she panned her camera over to the catering tent for a movie production that was taking place, and everybody was sitting outdoors eating.
Just like they could do at her restaurant, but it wasn't a movie production.
But craft services got the financial benefit from that, not this lady's poor, small business restaurant.
So, anyways, now people are walking off the set. Tom Cruise just shut the damn thing down, and maybe after the holidays in 2021, they'll come back and they'll get it going.
I think we as society just needs to boycott all film and all Facebook. I know it's a big step, because it's like where 90% of our entertainment comes from, but maybe we need to take a stand.
It's probably something that we should do, but we won't. But in the meantime, we can still call a spade a spade. Congratulations, Tom Cruise. You are Jeff and Jeremy's
Dumbass of the Day. 93.3 KZOZ.
Don't be a dummy when it comes to your landscape supplies. Go to Peterson U-Cart on Gusta Road, just north of Quickie Car Wash in Atascadero.
We load, you cart, you save.
I guess Pepsi has got a new flavor they're announcing with cocoa in it. Oh, cocoa. What is it called, Cameron? The seed? Cacao.
Yeah.
Hey, why did you just message me no? Does this have something to do with the previous break?
Yes.
Why can't you elaborate on that when you would just say no?
It was in the moment.
You're so odd. Are you trying to speak in code so I don't know what you're talking about?
His dad's in the room or his mom's in the room. I don't know which one, where he's at, or whatever he's doing.
Oh, and earlier when we were talking about him,
about the parents,
about
and you
his parents.
still can't say anything about it. You guys gotta get more rooms, man.
See, the problem is he lives with his parents. He doesn't want to get kicked out. See, when I used to tell Cameron, I used to tell my parents all the parties I threw, but I waited till I was out of the house and I was in college, and then, they couldn't really do anything but maybe, tell me to, whatever, jump in the lake.
Like Jeremy, if he was you, would be able to tell his parents now about the time that he vandalized the place. If that wasn't a lie.
Oh, you mean?
I actually think I told my mom that one.
You did?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're closer to your mom than you are your dad, is what you're saying.
No, it just never came up.
Of course it doesn't come up, because you don't say, "Hey, son, have you vandalized anything lately? What you been up to?"
Oh, there was this one time my mom she went to work.
It just didn't come up.
My girlfriend and I snuck out of school halfway through the day. We got home and we were in my bed naked, and I hear the garage door open. She came home because she forgot her lunch. And so I shoved my girlfriend in my closet, and I had closet organizers. So I had a roll of, clothes on the top and then the bottom, and she's hiding behind that. My mom is convinced something's going on. I shouldn't be home from school. Right. She's looking everywhere. She's going to the hall closet. She's looking in the pantry. Next thing I know, she starts ironing and doing laundry and folding and putting stuff, and she's opening my closet. My naked girlfriend is sitting behind the clothes, and she's putting clothes.
She was naked?
We were in the bed. We were doing the thing.
Yeah, but she didn't bother to.
She didn't have time.
Cover
my
up
bedroom was right near the garage.
That's already in the closet.
No, so she didn't have her clothes. They were on the other side.
Letterman jacket or something.
My clothes were on the other side of the bed. My jacket was in another closet down the hall, and I just had clothes in there. So my mom, she's looking under my bed. I'm like, "Mom, there's nothing going on here," and I'm just like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna get killed." And finally, she goes back to the kitchen. I grab her clothes. I throw it in the closet. I said, "Here, put these on and go out the back." And we had a back door, and I'll pick you up down the block. My mom never found out about that, but it was great the day that I told her. One of the most rewarding days of my life. And she's like, "I knew there was something going on, but you didn't get me, did you, Mom? You didn't get me."
You can't say anything about any of this because your dad's in the room right now, right?
Dude, tell your dad to get a hobby. What the hell? Look at Cameron's mic's off.
He's not even gone. I think he's gone completely.
We're still connected. No, he's there.
Petting my dog. Sharing this.
It's okay. It's okay.
What did we have planned here? I have no idea what we had planned for this one.
Oh, Pepsi.
Oh, cacao. We'll get to it in just a moment.
Yeah, Pepsi has got a new chocolate cocoa drink.
I might like this. But Is it meant to be heated up?
Let's see here. No. This is a cold drink.
Yeah, because if you ever drinking a hot soda, it's not good.
Wow.
I mean, even Kim Mitchell would
Pepsi
be no on that.
And marshmallows and chocolate. That's weird. What is your favorite Christmas drink? Do you have a favorite Christmas drink? Do you like eggnog?
Well, Refined gave us, it's really easy. It was some mixer. It was like a cranberry and thyme syrup. And what you do is you put I think it was 3 parts whiskey, 1 part syrup, and then I top it off. I top off everything that they tell us to make with soda, just to give it a little bit of extra, party in your mouth, and you garnish it with an orange, and that's my favorite. That's been my go-to this year.
That's your new one.
It's really good.
Everybody knows eggnog. I've had some good eggnogs. I've had some bad eggnogs. If you can make eggnog from scratch, it's way better than buying the stuff at the store, I think. But my favorite is wassail. You know what wassail is? No. Kind of like a hot apple cider. You put whiskey or rum in it. Oh, it's great. I mean, none of these you have to put booze into. My mom and dad, they used to love the hot buttered rums. It's some kind of like batter you make, and then you heat up rum, and then you pour it in there. Tom and Jerry, you guys know what that is? That's warm milk and brandy or rum. Just milk and brandy.
I have
or rum?
a full confession to make. Okay, now the people at Peterson's U-Cart gave me something else that I did not give you because it cannot be split, because they gave us 2 T-shirts, 2 like big bulky, I don't know, hoodies, jackets, I don't know what you call them.
The zip-up fleece jacket.
Zip-up fleece, thank you. The zip-up fleece, which is super duper warm. And
I got some beef jerky too.
Yeah, some Cat Brothers beef jerky. Now I know that there was a teriyaki and there was a peppered. I give you the peppered because I know you like spice. Would you have preferred the teriyaki?
I think it was original.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was original.
Peppered.
No, it was good though.
Okay. Would you rather original than teriyaki?
No, original's the best.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would rather teriyaki.
You did well.
You
did well.
Right.
I'm very happy. Thank you, Peterson.
They gave us a 5th of cinnamon flavored brandy from Wine Shine.
Oh, I already have 2 bottles of that.
Okay.
I'm glad you kept it.
Okay, good. Because I have no bottles.
They gave you a 5th?
A 5th, yes.
What, like a half-drink bottle?
No.
5th is a bottle. 750 milliliters.
I know you're 20. I'm glad. You know what? I think you're just saying this because your dad's in the room. You're trying to play dumb like you don't know what a 5th is.
Now, a 5th is a half of a handle or a half gallon, but it's normally a 5th is what you buy at the liquor store. It's the normal size.
Yeah, just normal size bottle. Like the size of a wine bottle. Yeah.
Wink if you understand what we're saying.
That's weak sauce bottle. You got to get a handle. Handles always.
So yeah, they give me that. But what is brandy? What is cinnamon brandy? I mean,
brandy starts from wine.
What are you supposed to make out of that?
You make the brandy's made out of wine. They distill it, and then they probably age it in oak barrels and add cinnamon to it.
Okay, what am I supposed to put that in?
I make old fashions with them. They're really good. So you take your bourbon. Yeah, you take your brandy, what has your cinnamon in it, and then you add a little bitters and orange, and you're good to go.
Oh, you can make an old fashioned out of that.
Oh yeah, I do it all the time.
Oh, okay, I'll try that tonight.
It's really good around the holidays.
Because I usually just do that with whiskey.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer the whiskey, but this is kind of a nice way. Or sometimes
I'll do a holiday way to make it. Really.
I just call it a
with the orange in it. It'd be really good.
Yeah,
and maybe a slice of bacon.
I call this my Christmas hand because it was a handmade cocktail, and it was a Christmas cocktail. And so what you would do is you would take your normal rye whiskey, you'd make your old fashioned, then you splash a little cinnamon brandy on the top. You can call it whatever you want.
Classy. I'm not going to call it that.
Well, I figured you wouldn't.
93.3 KCOZ rocks. Subscribe to the Jeff and Jeremy podcast now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. It's your Central Coast commute-friendly podcast.